Hey AJ, here's problem 10, part D, and I'll send you the PDF as well. So we can think about n factorial. We can write it as n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 down to 2 times 1. Or I can write n times n minus 1 factorial. Or I can write n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 factorial. And you can just keep going in that fashion. Okay? That's just by definition. I can also write, using the same kind of logic, as n minus k plus 1 factorial as n minus k plus 1 times n minus k factorial. And we're going to use all these in a couple minutes. So when we look at the left-hand side of our first part of this, I have k times n choose k, and I write that as k times n factorial over k factorial times n minus k factorial. Well, I can cancel the k out of here, and it will disappear on the outside of the fraction, and it'll leave me with k minus 1 factorial in the denominator, and the rest of the fraction stays the same. Oh, there we go. Now, using our nice definition from up here, I'm going to multiply top and bottom by n minus k plus 1. So it just goes on the top in the denominator, or excuse me, in the numerator, my fault. And I know that n minus k plus 1 times n minus k factorial is equal to n minus k plus 1 factorial. Aha! But things are looking better now. What if I take that n minus k plus 1 on the outside, set it out there, and then I have n factorial over k minus 1 factorial times n minus k minus 1 factorial, or n minus k plus 1 factorial. And that's what we have on the first right-hand side. So that's our answer. Pretty good, huh? Okay, now, if I want to, for the second part, I can always write n minus k as n minus 1 minus the quantity k minus 1, because then I have n minus 1 minus k plus 1, and the ones just add out to 0. So we're going to use that in a little bit too. Okay, so we're going to start out with our left-hand side again. So we'll have k times n factorial over k factorial times n minus k factorial. The k's are going to cancel again. Now what I'm going to do is write n factorial as n times n minus 1 factorial, and I'll leave the denominator alone for a minute. Then I'll yank the n on the outside. I'll have n minus 1 factorial in the numerator, k minus 1 factorial in the denominator, and I'm going to write that n minus k as n minus 1 minus the quantity n minus k, and there should actually be a factorial there. Sorry about that. And when you put all that together, that's actually n minus 1 choose k minus 1. And there you have problem 10D. And for 10E, if you just take all these nice definitions and plug them in, that's essentially what they're looking for there. Okay? Hope this helps.